This could absolutely flop. This could be a disaster. It could also be something that helps a lot of creatives. Well, here we go. I'm building out the Shoot Stronger system and community. Even though I'll be following most of the best practices for launching a product, this is still a risk, and this could still land flat on its face. My market will definitely let me know whether I'm right or wrong. Still, something tells me that this needs to be done. To this day, I have not found any training, nutrition, or mindset programs for creative professionals. If no one is doing this on a grand scale, it means one of two things. There's no real opportunity in helping creative professionals with their health and fitness, so that's why no one's doing it. Or no one's bothering to do it, so there's a huge opportunity to help creative professionals with their health and fitness. I'm making a bet on the latter being true. Most people see how dangerous it can be to work in areas like construction, heavy equipment, fire, police, and various sports. But very few people outside of the creative community can see the toll that creative work takes on both our minds and our bodies. I'm a creative professional myself, and I've seen firsthand how tough this work can be. We're often carrying around a ton of gear, standing or squatting on full day or multi-day shoots, trying to get the perfect shot, and sitting for hours on end while we edit. I'll also add that we're often eating things like chips, chocolate bars, and cookies because they're quick and they allow us to keep working. But those things are robbing us of energy, even if we don't know it. To top it off, we tend to put things like health and family off to the side so that we can finish our projects and make money. Even me, a former strength and conditioning coach and personal trainer, picked up a lot of bad habits when I started my creative career. I should have known better with my background in the health and fitness industry, but even I dove headfirst into my work as a videographer and a video editor, and I put things like health to the side. I thought that was the correct thing to do when I was building up my skills and building up my portfolio, but soon I started to develop aches, pains, and energy issues that I hadn't really dealt with before in my previous occupation. I found myself moving less, sitting much more, eating erratically with questionable food choices, and all I seemed to care about was making money and developing this new skill. It was around the 8 or 9 month mark where I had to say, okay, stop, what is going on here? Yes, I was excited to be doing this work, but I started to have new and exciting physical issues like neck pain, low back pain, and shoulder issues. Those were things that I didn't have to deal with very much in my previous occupation. It was at that point that I smacked myself in the head and I said, I should know better. I knew that if I was going to take this career seriously and make it a long career, I would need to carve out time in my schedule to take care of myself. Regular exercise and decent nutrition would have to be a part of my life along with the creative work. When I got my act together, the job was actually easier to do. I was in less pain, and my higher energy levels allowed me to be more alert and more creative in my work. Of course, I know that this program won't just work for me, it'll work for other creative professionals. And because I haven't seen anyone else from the health and fitness industry address this, I gotta be the one to do it. This could absolutely flop. This could be a disaster. It could also be something that helps a lot of creatives. Both time and the market will let me know. So I'm going ahead with this because I see the value in it, and I know that I can impact a lot of my colleagues in the creative industry positively with this system and with this community. I'll be using entries like this to document the growth of this movement. You'll get to see a ton of behind the scenes work that will go into launching and growing the Shoot Stronger system and community. Now, to the 4 people that got to the end of this video, thank you. It's my pleasure to put together something for you that will actually benefit you in the short term and the long term. This is entry number 1 of the Shoot Stronger diary.